Leeds Rhinos Foundation, in partnership with Yorkshire Cancer Research, has set up a programme to offer rehabilitation to support cancer patients in Leeds. The programme is delivered at Xercise4Less North and is available to patients at different stages of their cancer treatment. I was extremely privileged to go along to one of the programmes and speak to some of the inspirational participants taking part. I'm joined by Dan Busfield, Partnership Manager for Leeds Rhinos Foundation. We're at the launch today of the Yorkshire Cancer Research and Leeds Rhinos coming together to create a fantastic programme. Tell us a bit about what is involved in that programme, Dan.
Yeah, to kick off the partnership, we're going to be running cancer rehabilitation sessions in the community. So a programme of activity for cancer patients and cancer survivors, so they can continue the physical activity and I guess increase the chances of staying healthy for a longer period.
And what other benefits will come through the programme?
The benefits, obviously, for the individuals. I think what happens is people tend to regress and think that they can't be involved in physical activity or sport when they're told that they've got cancer, or even when they survive cancer. So it's just important as well that we get the message out there that physical activity is essential in actually helping them get fitter, stronger, increase confidence, and it's real positive for them going forward, I guess.
I'm joined by the Interim Chief Exec, Dr. Catherine Scott, Yorkshire Cancer Research.
Hello.
Tell us a bit about this partnership, what the impact it's going to be between Leeds Rhinos and the Yorkshire Cancer Research.
It's a really, really great partnership for us, and we're so proud to be involved with the club. It's a huge club, it's massive in Leeds, it's got a load of supporters, and we are for the people of Yorkshire, so there's a really good fit. Yorkshire Cancer Research is there to improve cancer outcomes for the people of Yorkshire. We know that our outcomes aren't great, and we know that there's a lot of knowledge, awareness, symptom awareness, screening, encouragement that we can do in association with the club. But in this particular relationship, we're also exploring cancer rehabilitation. Some great research out there that shows if you keep active following a diagnosis, you will not only feel better, you will do better, your outcomes will be better, and you'll also get the support and mentoring guidance along the way as well, and a lot of people report that's really positive.
And in terms of the donors, where do you get the funding for the cancer research?
And that's another reason why we are for the people of Yorkshire, because every single penny comes from the people of Yorkshire.
Right.
We don't get any government funding. We're a proper charity that relies on the generous donations of the public.
Thank you so much, Catherine.
It's a
Good
pleasure.
luck. Adam, tell us a bit about what is the programme that you've been facilitating this evening?
So we've joined a partnership with Yorkshire Cancer Research, and they've helped part fund a project that we've set up, and it's all about cancer rehabilitation. So that's all through exercise, so it's all slow and steady, it's all manageable, and it's sort of progressive week on week.
So what kind of things have you been doing for the last 5 weeks? Because you're on the 5th week out of 10 weeks. So what have you been doing so far?
So we've been doing all sorts of kind of things. So it's an hour and a half each week on a Thursday, and we do about 45 minutes sort of the discussion style stuff around healthy diet, nutrition, and the body image kind of stuff that a lot of women who've suffered with cancer said that they need support with. We've looked at managing fatigue, and today we've looked at portion control. The second half of that is the second half each week is we do a little bit of physical activity.
Joe, tell me a bit about your story, your journey before coming to be a participant on the programme and being here.
I was diagnosed in 2015 with breast cancer. I had mastectomy, chemotherapy and then radiotherapy. Went through that okay, such as it goes, and then found out that actually exercising reduces your chances of getting recurrence by 50%. So when I saw this done by the Rhinos, I decided to go for it because actually I wasn't doing any exercise at all. I'd got like chemotherapy, fatigue, and it was quite difficult for me to do it. So I started coming here 5 weeks ago.
Pam, I know that you've actually come along to support Vicky. Tell me a bit about what you've seen during these last 5 weeks at this support class.
A lot of improvement in Victoria, and just having somewhere to come on a weekly basis to encourage us both, really, with a bit of exercise and food nutrition. More so because at the beginning of the 5 weeks we couldn't come to the first one because Victoria was in hospital, weren't you? Yeah. So a great improvement.
I have got fitter. I am actually doing the circuits that the ladies are doing now. I'm doing some of them at home. I've started doing more exercise as well, and that's helped me reduce the fatigue. I'm not as tired as I was. I think part of it's like a habit, and it actually helped me to reduce the fatigue. They also do nutrition, so I'm looking after my nutrition as well. Lots of things I didn't realise, so that helps as well.
It's been nice to, as I say, other people have been in similar situations, and don't get me wrong, you know, the family have been my rock through it all, but to have other people that have been through it that you can speak to has been brilliant, because you can relate to things as well. So.
Mitch, what makes you feel so passionate about this new partnership?
Well, you know, it's a great initiative. Everyone's been touched by cancer in some way, and especially with all the research now showing that people, you know, stop exercising once they get a diagnosis like that. But it's actually beneficial for them to continue, so that's another great thing that we can do.
Why do you think this partnership is so important?
It's Yorkshire Cancer Research is a people-powered charity, isn't it? So we've got such a big fan base, and anything we can do to give back to the community is something we pride ourselves on at the Rhinos.
Life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
I don't know the exact words, but it goes something like, it doesn't matter how hard you get hit, as long as you keep moving forward.
If he dies, he dies. Rocky IV, Big Dolph, or Mikolai.
Probably on Step Brothers, where it says, "You broke my boat, you goons."
King Kong ain't got on me.
You broke my boat, you goons.
Well, Harry Potter, and he one of the spells, and he goes, Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, fairly in old school.
Come on, we're going streaking. We're going to the gymnasium.
Mine would be Forrest Gump one. I love you, Jenny.
You know Mickey from Rocky, when he just goes, "Get up, you."
There's one where on the In Between Us Two film, where he thinks he's pulled this bird, and then in the morning he wakes up and he's right happy with himself, and he's going, "Yoo-hoo, Katie!" screaming to her over the bench and that, but she's having none of it. Run, Forrest, run!
Hey everybody, come see how good I look.
Yeah, I like Forrest Gump. He's brilliant. I like the one where he's speaking to Lieutenant Dan. Well, he jumps off his boat and he swims over to see him at a dock, and he's having a chat with him for a bit, and in the background, boat crashes into harbour, and he just goes, "That's my boat."
My last £10, what would I do? I'd give it to charity. Probably give it to the homeless.
Train back to Widnes. See you out there.
Probably go buy as many chicken wings as I can from KFC.
Cam Smith's introduced this thing called the Belly Buster sandwich, so I'd probably go try one of them with my last £10.
Yeah, I'd probably invest it somehow and try and make some more money.
I'd find a good buffet, a £10 buffet, and just really get stuck in.
Buy coffees. Sit down and have coffee.
Probably the bar coffees.
You know, you can go to Toby Carvery for £5.95.
and you get a drink with that as well, so I'd probably go there and have some change left over, so it wouldn't be too bad.
Morrison's do a great meal deal at the moment. You can get a meal, you can get a sandwich, a snack and a drink for £3. So I've got three good meals there, and then I'll get a quid's worth of gummy bears or something.
Quite like what Baldy said about that Carvery, Toby Carvery. I'd probably get a McDonald's, large McDonald's, large Coke.